Other things that surprised you about your work as a 70?
I had heard other members of the general authorities talk about the experience of calling new stake presidencies. Mm-hmm. That was probably the most significant learning experience I had in personal revelation. To see that happen over and over, to go into a stake where typically you didn't know anyone, maybe recognized one or two people, and very often in a language that I didn't speak, so you have to work through a translator. And we'd go in Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'd start interviewing all the leadership. That'd go till noon. We'd take a break for lunch. Then we'd make the selection and call a new stake president, and he'd call his two counselors. And to watch that work over and over and over, it was just astonishing. It was, in a way, it was terribly intimidating. You know, every time I start, I think, what if it doesn't work this time, you know? But so many different ways. I can think of one where I was just looking through the list of names. We hadn't even started the interviews, and I thought, I bet you that's the one. Another one, the man came to the door, and my companion 70, we looked at each other and we thought, that's going to be the one, and it was. And others, you struggle, and there's so many good candidates, and yet over and over the Lord says, this is the one. It was an incredible experience.
In addition to your assignment in Europe, other areas of the world that you had an opportunity to serve?
Well, the first year we stayed in Salt Lake and just went through training. And then when I returned from Europe, I was assigned to the curriculum department and also
that makes sense.
Missionary department.
Okay.
And I loved both of those. Jay Jensen, Elder Jay Jensen, was the head of the curriculum department. As we go way back in church education and curriculum together. But working in the missionary department, I have this first contact for Western Europe, for Africa, for several places in the United States. And again, just to see the process of working with missionaries and the dedication of mission presidents and their wives. And it was inspiring. I loved it. I loved to be there and just participate in it.